There's Sue and Ollie as we head south on our Tasmanian. Well, the day has come when we're going to set off for Tasmania. The first thing we've got to do today is have a cup of tea, and then we'll get ready and we'll go down to the vet with Ollie. She'll be getting her worm tablets and then a certificate to say that she's had a worm tablet, because we need that to get across the on the Spirit of Tasmania to Tasmania. But anyway, we'll start hooking up now and preparing for the trip. Tasmania. Just a view outside the caravan window, the sun rising.
Day 3 actually.
Oh, it's day 3 actually, sorry. There's a voice. We're in Texas, New South Wales, just on the border.
Texas, Queensland.
Queensland. This is the border between Queensland and New South Wales, the old road on the old bridge, just near Texas. We're crossing from Queensland into New South Wales at the border, and there's nothing here to stop Varroa coming through. Well, we've left Texas and we've come down to, oops, bit of a rocky one there. Come down to Inverell and then headed towards Bendemeer, just north of Tamworth, and we've taken the shortcut. We found a shortcut in the middle of New South Wales down through a place called, what was it? Kingstown, and we're heading on a retreat road to another place called Retreat, and then hopefully we should arrive at Bendemeer. But anyway, a little bit different countryside than normally look at when we're travelling south on the New England Highway. But I'd say what we're doing is we're travelling parallel to the New England Highway. Look at that nice tree over there. It's a nice little river. Everything's out in flower. It's nice. Awesome. And we've got a hedgehog walking across the road up here. Oh. And you might be able to see the hedgehog. Echidna. I call it a hedgehog. That's very British, isn't it? Yeah.
Did you see the spiny hand?
Anyway, we'll continue on our shortcut. Hard road. How about that?
We've been gravel back that way.
Yeah. Geez, I hope the bridge isn't out. to the First Fleet, and the Australians that come out on those first boats to colonise this place. All of the names of the convicts were sent to New South Wales in 1787, and there's another list there of officers and men of the families of the First Fleet. There's a fair few of them, all the different ships that come on, they come over at different times. There is a Ramsay for all those Ramsay family. He was named John. He was on the ship Scarborough, come from Kensington upon Thames in 1784. He was 7 years, and then in 1784 again, the 26th of the 3rd, 1784, his death was commuted. And as you can see, there's no Rigbees on this board. Closest I can get is Risby Edward. He was on the Alexandra. He was from Gloucester in 1784 again. He was 7 years, and 1785 he was death commuted. So Sue has married into the Rigby name, and knowing very well that we aren't convicts. Then there's a bit of a walk that takes you around past different ships, and the amount of the names of the peoples that were on those ships. Then we come down into another little section here, is the tale of the Second Fleet that come out. The Second Fleet was largely regarded as those ships that arrived in the colony in 1790, with the inclusion of one ship that did not arrive at all. There was the Lady Juliana. It was the ship of women convicts. There was the Death Fleet. Then there was the fleet for the New South Wales Corps. And more names. And as we will find as we travel towards Tasmania and get to Tasmania, more about convicts that were incarcerated in Tasmania, Port Arthur for instance. So it feels it's in keeping that we do visit this place before we head down there. There's so much to go through here. There's so much written stuff on plaques and boards, you just couldn't put it into a video. You could spend hours here. It's a beautiful little spot. Bring it back towards you. Out this window here. Newcastle. There's Nobbies over there. And then if you swing around that way, you'll see Stockton Beach. Newcastle, Stockton Beach, that's Nobbies, signal station. Stockton Beach used to be totally different than this when I was back in my younger days. Where that right there where that thing is there, that's where the surf club used to be. We had a boat ramp going down into here, and there was an electrical pole around about there, down in the water, or down where the water is now, where we used to plug our speakers in and everything. It's all gone. This way, looking north up the beach, the oval is just here, the edge of the oval's there. They've got a sandbag thing up there. The beach used to be out about where that break is there. Used to be, that's where the sand, all of this sand has totally gone. Around about there is where the beach, the edge of the beach would have come in. So the erosion here is immense, and I don't know how they're going to solve that. It's just receding more every time I come down here. 2 years ago, this part was over here. Newcastle Harbour. That's where the old dockyard used to be, and I used to work there, and I did work on the Princess of Tasmania, which is one of the first boats that went to Tasmania. We used to go across this river up to the school, which was just there. That was where I used to have to go to school, across that river every day on that ferry, and I went to the dockyard on the ferry every day as well. This is Pirate Point, 1800. Welcome. In November 1800, at Broken Bay, a gang of 15 convicts piratically seized the sloop Norfolk. Sailing northwards, Norfolk was wrecked at the entrance of the coal harbour, Hunter River. Another boat was seized at Newcastle, and the convict pirates resumed their bid to escape. 9 were captured. Of these, 2 were hanged and the rest severely punished. Peninsula of land near the wreck of the Norfolk was subsequently called Pirate Point. Between 1814 and 1849, at least 7 other vessels were pirated from Newcastle. Norfolk was the first vessel to circumnavigate Tasmania in 1798 under Captain Matthew Flinders. So another reference to Tasmania from Newcastle. Big tip, there's a wharf, Nobby,